Have some very special guests in the house today.
That's right, DJ Quicksilva. If you've ever turned on an urban radio station in this region, you know that name. He has joined the National Hip Hop Museum as Executive Vice President to help the museum find its new permanent location in the nation's capital.
Yeah, and he joins us along with the museum founder, Jeremy Beaver, to talk about the museum and invite us to join them in celebrating hip hop's birthday right here in Baltimore. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for joining us here. All right, you were presented a Maryland State citation at AFRAM by Governor Moore a couple weeks ago. So tell us, what does that mean to receive that award and kind of represent hip hop on a national scale now?
It's such a blessing, and it's still like a surreal moment because, you know, you work for decades just because you love doing something, or you love the craft, or you love giving back. But when you're recognized, and with a thing like, you know, Governor Westmore, Mayor Brandon Scott gave it to me, it's like, wow, like, and then just to watch 20,000 people clap for me and saying, oh my God, Quick, we love you. I'm like, because in my mind, I never look at myself that I'm bigger or better than anybody, or like, I'm just me that just loves what I do. So when you're celebrated just for being yourself, and just for, you know, being a staple in the community, in the industry for decades, it's just, wow.
Yeah, I've had the, and we've all had the ability and the pleasure of seeing you in work. You know, if you hear, first off, you're on the air now.
Yes, I'm not.
You're still live now.
Radio, yeah, it's the same person.
But I've seen you live. Like, we saw you at AFRAM.
It's different.
There is a whole art to keeping a party going, getting a party started. You bring the party when the artists are on, before they're on, during the time. There is a skill to that I don't even know. I don't even know the craft that you have fine-tuned to do that.
I tell people I perform.
Yeah.
A lot of people just play music or just talk. Like I've perfected the art of performing as a DJ. So that's why you see me on all the big festivals and the big stages and the big concerts, is because I love the clubs and stuff like that with, you know, intimate settings. But you put me on the stage with a mic and 20,000 people watch what I do.
And they move. I mean, you've been out with Jay-Z. You've been with 50 Cent.
Everybody.
You've been out there with them.
Oh, you did your research. Okay.
I know about you.
A good journalist here.
Yeah, so Jeremy, of course, Quick wouldn't be in the position now without this collaboration, this partnership. Why put him in this position with the museum?
Well, when it comes to hip hop and specifically the DMV area, there's a very short list of top players who are connected and really understand not only the culture and music of hip hop, but understand the culture and you know, area that we live in. Yeah. And Quick is at the absolute top of that list. So when we were, you know, thinking about who do we appoint as a vice president, you know, Quick is a natural vice president, not just because of who he represents in the industry, but like the people he represents here in this area, as proven by, you know, the governor and the mayor awarding him just the other weekend.
And the timing of that was crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want to ignore here, because we have a lot of things here on this table. You can support the museum in different ways. You can donate, but why donate when you can get something for your money? And you have a lot of things here in the retail shop.
Yeah, I mean, if you can get Wu-Tang Clan's Monopoly game.
All very expensive items.
And you can also support the museum by purchasing that for your husband or your friend or your wife's best friend. Our historian, Jay Kwan, just came out with an amazing book, 40 Years of Raising Hell, which is a Run DMC book. We have the Book of Hove. You know, Jay-Z just performed at Yankee Stadium. We have hip-hop trivia and Ice-T's official action figure and statue and all sorts of different, you know, records. Ghostface Killer's action figure and all sorts of different action figures from the movie Beat Street and Marley Marl and Grand Poobah. This is just a small selection of thousands, over 2,000 products that we sell at the hip-hop shop.
Okay. Wow. Christmas is coming. Look, they're doing Christmas in July stuff now, so go ahead and do some shopping.
Yeah. Okay. And you can go to nationalhiphopshop.com or the nationalhiphopmuseum.org to check out all of the amazing stuff that we have. That's the easiest way to support, because then you get something cool, and you're also helping us build our future home in Washington, D.C.
I'm glad that you brought up your future home. Can you kind of tell us what you envision in this future home, and the kind of sponsors and the kind of people you're looking to work with to make sure it stays there for generations to come?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the #1 reasons why we wanted to, partner and work with Quick, is because we want to build a coalition of top flight institutions, government organizations, and private individuals that allow us to sustain and keep the legacy of hip-hop going for decades and decades to come. So our executive director, Master G, our executive vice president, Quicksilva, these are the types of individuals that are going to help push our organization forward and hopefully find an amazing permanent headquarters for the museum.
We will. Speaking to existence. It's definitely going to happen.
It's already
It's
done.
definitely happening.
You don't have enough going on, so you need a podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us about this podcast you have going on.
The Who Is podcast is actually doing amazing. Of course, you can see it on YouTube. Just type in It's Quicksilva. But I started this because I wanted to spotlight radio personalities, TV personalities, people in my industry. And I've only been out for 8 months, and in 8 months, I'm over 20 million views already. I mean, it's going beyond. I'm at like 25,000 subscribers. I mean, when I say the numbers have been overwhelming, I can't go anywhere. At first, it was like, hey, Quick, I listened to you on the radio. I saw you on TV. But now it's like, oh, my God, I love your podcast. Really? Like, it's literally one of the top-rated podcasts in the area right now. And like I say, it's a blessing, man, just to be able to tell people's story, but more importantly, give them their flowers while they can still smell them. So that's why I started the Who Is podcast, to allow people that you think you know, because you've heard them or seen them, but you have known nothing about them. So it's the feedback has been overwhelmingly amazing.
Well, I do admire your evolution. I mean, from DJing to TV to podcasts. I mean, you keep on changing with the industry. And now executive vice president.
If you don't change with the times, you get left behind.
Yeah, that's very true.
That is true. All right, last question. All right. I know the museum's going to be headquartered in D.C., but you guys are Baltimore, right?
Absolutely.
DMX, Tupac, here, they've called this place home. What does it feel, and how does it feel to have Baltimore have a place in this museum on a national scale?
I mean, like you say, it's just, it's no words to put into, the impact that Baltimore has had on hip-hop as a whole. So, I'm born and raised in Baltimore, and this has been my home, even though, the museum's going to be in the nation's capital. But we actually have an event coming up in Baltimore on hip-hop's birthday. So
and it's important to be able to see Quick's podcast live in person, because it's had such a huge impact on August 9th. From 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Garage at our house, we're going to have Grand Wizard Theodore, DJ Doo-Wop, DJ Cool, Master G, and the 90s boom bap phenomenon group I&I, which is actually the brother of Pete Rock, Rap Lova, performing. It's going to be an amazing celebration. It's free, so get your free.
$3.99, ladies and gentlemen. Did you get your attention yet?
So come out, and we'll have all sorts of vendors and vinyl and merch and all sorts of food, amazing things happening here in Baltimore.
Oh, this is going to be good.
Jeremy Beaver, thank you so much. DJ Quicksilva, congratulations on the new title.
Absolutely.
And we look forward to seeing the podcast.
As if I needed any more work.
As if I need any more work.
I'm on IHQ right now, so tune in. Good morning, show. Right now.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.